Hey guys, welcome back to High Yield Intraday Trading. I hope every one of you is doing good. So before we start discussing today's topic, let me request you all to subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the subscribe button here. Once you click on it, you will get the confirmation on the left bottom corner. Post you subscribe to my channel, also make sure to press the bell icon and click on all. You will get the confirmation on the left bottom corner so that whenever I upload a video, you get the notification about the same without any misses. Also, I would request you all to subscribe to my Telegram channel with the name HYIT Intraday Calls because I share a lot of things over there and it might be helpful to you in some way or the other. All right, so before we start with today's discussion, please allow me to mention about an offer that will reduce your capital requirements for trading various segments like the NSE futures and the MCX futures. Okay, talking about the NSE futures, you can trade contracts like Nifty, Bank Nifty, SGX Nifty, etc. with just 6,000 rupees for one lot, whereas in MCX you can trade one lot of crude oil, copper, natural gas, etc. for just 4,000 to 6,000 rupees. Okay, for gold and silver, it will cost you around 10,000 rupees per lot. And not only this, you will be happily surprised when you get to know the other features that are being offered. I can't give you all the details here as there are many, but I will surely share all the details post you get in touch with me. In today's scenario, if you want to trade one lot of crude oil, you need to have a minimum of 1.6 lakhs as your capital, that is 1 lakh 60,000. Similarly, for Nifty, for just one lot, you need to have at least 1 lakh as your capital. Now replace 1.6 lakhs with 4,000 to 6,000 rupees and 1 lakh with 6,000 rupees. It does make a lot of difference to a retail trader like you and me, right? So that's the help I want to extend or offer. And if you are interested, then you can get in touch with me on the details that are being shown on the screen and we can take it forward. All right. So there are many things in trading that needs a lot of practice to get experienced in a particular thing, right? Because markets are so volatile that every single day the things change, and there is no point in time wherein you can say that I know this thing completely. Because the moment you say that, next moment you will see a new version of it. Okay, so basically the traders struggle to find the right things on the charts. Now, one such thing is finding the right key levels. Now, what are key levels? Well, you can consider them to be the levels where the prices might reverse or might face a resistance or might even get a support. Okay, so those points are called as the key levels, or you can also term it as the important levels. Okay, and if you are a guy who doesn't know how to find the key levels, do you really think that you can trade well? It's not possible, right? Because the foundation itself is wrong. Like if you are not able to mark the right support and resistance levels, which in turn are the key levels, then obviously you cannot initiate a right trade. So having that said, in today's video, we will discuss about this very thing called as key levels. So first thing first, when is it that the key levels are formed on the charts? They are formed when the price faces a resistance or when the price gets a support. Okay, so basically, as I always say, support and resistance are the very things because of which the market moves, because of which we, the traders, are able to make money from the market or lose money to the market. Okay, so it becomes really important for us to learn how to mark the key levels. And unfortunately, many of the traders still fail to mark the right key levels. So this is my humble attempt or humble approach to make an attempt to make you understand how to mark the right key levels. Okay, now moving on to the next perspective, what I've seen is that because of not having the right understanding about the key levels, traders actually draw a lot of lines to mark the key levels. Now, if I take you to a chart where I have drawn a lot of key levels, okay, let me take you there. Just a moment. See this chart. The yellow lines that you see here, the yellow horizontal lines that you see here, they are the key levels. How do you think that you can trade on this chart? Can you really trade this chart? Of course not. And the simple reason is, for you to enter the trade and to put a stop loss and to wait for the target to be reached, you need some space on the chart. You need to have space between the support and the resistance levels. So if you don't have that space, you will not be able to decide anything at all. Forget about trading. So that is the importance of marking the right key levels. Okay. See, one thing that you need to print in your mind is that if you are using anything at all, in order to do a technical analysis of a stock or an index, then you need to make sure that you are using it for making the things easier for yourself and not for making the things more difficult. Simple rule, right? Now, if I talk about this chart, I have made things really difficult for myself. Now, just by seeing this chart, like, what is the point where you can initiate a trade? Can you tell me? I mean, I have drawn the key levels on every swing low and on every swing high. Swing high, swing high, swing high, swing high, swing high, swing low, swing low, swing low, swing low, swing low. So for every swing low and for every swing high, I have drawn a key level. With this, do you think we can trade? The straight answer is no. Please don't do that. This is the wrong way of marking the key levels. Okay, now you might cross question me that you always say that every swing low and every swing high works as a support and a resistance. So what's wrong with this chart? Now please remember that there is a very fine line between drawing these kind of key levels and making use of swing lows and swing highs. Okay, not every swing high and swing low will act as a support and resistance. You need to find which swing high or which swing low is the right one to be considered as a key level. And that is what exactly I'm trying to make you understand in this particular video. Okay, so having that said, going ahead, the first and the best thing that you can do in order to make sure to mark the right key levels is that see where multiple rejections are happening. That is point number one. Remember this, okay? In order to find the right key level, search on the chart where multiple rejections are happening. So this will help you to mark the right key levels, and you can very easily define where is the support level and where is the resistance level. Okay, now let me take you to the chart again to explain what exactly am I saying. Now have a look on this chart, and what do you see? I mean, the moment you see this chart, you can very well tell where is the place where multiple rejections are happening, right? So this is a resistance, got rejected, got rejected, came up again, got rejected. Here also it got rejected, and here also it got rejected. Now this is the rejection that happened multiple number of times in the upward direction. So the price was going up, getting a resistance and coming down. Similarly, on the lower levels, the price was coming down, was getting a support and going up. Rejection, 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 and rejection. Clear, right? So just by seeing the chart, you can find out where multiple rejections are happening. So once you find this particular thing, it becomes, just a moment, let me delete these. It becomes easier for you to mark the level. So this becomes a resistance and this becomes a support. And once you find these two things, you will be easily able to decide what needs to be done, how to trade. Now, what happens if this resistance is breached and the stock goes up? And what happens if this particular support is breached and the stock comes down? It becomes easier for you to find what what approach should you be taking to trade these kind of setups. Okay, so that was point number one for you guys. Always try to find the place on the chart where multiple rejections are happening. Okay, so finding a place where multiple rejections are happening is a good pointer in finding the right key levels. Okay, I hope that is clear. Yet again, another way to mark the right key levels is to see a line that serves as both support and resistance. Now, when I say a line, what I mean is actually an area. Maybe uh, I should take you to the chart so that things are more clear. Okay, now let me draw a line here. Okay, just a moment. Let me draw a line here. Okay, now this is another way of finding the right key levels. Okay, now the stock has been going up. It faced a resistance here, went down, came up again, again faced a resistance, went down, and then it was phase of consolidation that happened here, right? And then it went up, and this is the point where it actually breached the resistance and it went up, right? And then after the resistance, I'm so sorry, let me bring in the line again. Okay. Now, once this resistance was breached and the script moved up, what do you see here? It came down to this particular support level and moved up. It again retested the same thing here, came down to the support level and went up. So the line that I was talking about is this line, which worked both as a resistance here and a support here. So you need to find this kind of setup. So once you have this line found on the chart, you can very well say that this is a key level, this is a key level, this is a key level, and this is a key level. Now you can avoid this place, 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 and you can also avoid this place. So all these places, there is no need to consider them to be key levels because we have this line, and only if the stock prices come close to this line, then only you have to consider this to be a key level. Okay, so when I said line, this is what exactly I wanted to explain. Okay, so I hope this is clear. All right, so let me get back to the presentation. So yep, I believe now you would have got a fair idea of how actually to mark the key levels. What are the important things to consider in order to mark the right key levels and stuff like that. Okay, and I really hope that post watching this video you should not struggle to find the key levels on the charts, and that is what was my exact intent behind doing this particular video for you guys. Okay, so I will not take much time of yours, and I this is where I wrap up this video, guys. And for the guys who have not watched my previous video, I have put in the video card on the top right of the video, the eye symbol that you see there. You can click on it and you can watch my previous video. And as always, we request you all to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also please do not miss the ending of this video, as you might get some more information about HYIT that might be helpful to you in some way or the other. And please feel free to ask your questions or queries, if any, in the comment section, and I will surely reply back to them. And also, please do not forget to like this video if you liked it. Okay, so that's all from my end, and I'll see you all later. Hope you all will stick back. Happy trading and take care of yourselves. Bye bye.